Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Olukunle, known as Mentor. I am the president of Osun State Polytechnic Iree Alumni 2004-2005 set. We have three types of vision. We have long-term vision, we have medium-term vision, and we have short-term vision. But actually today, I will want to dwell more on our long-term vision. In the next 20, 30, 40 years to this time, we imagine where we will be. At least 90% of us would have been like 70 years or above. 90% of us, yes, I'm very sure of that. And by that time, what do you think your productive level will be? Your children would have left you. The women among them would have gone to their husband's house, while the men among them would have set their own family. So you'll be left alone with your spouse. So how then will life be then? One of the groups that I saw on Facebook or WhatsApp, I think I meant to say, group of 70 years old people, they gather themselves together, and in this group, whenever you wake up in the morning, you mark your register that you've woken up. If they did not see you marking your register a day or two, they will quickly come around to know if something has happened to you, your phone got spoiled, or you don't have data, and all these things they can quickly rectify it for you, so that you join the group again, or you be in tune again. So I am seeing us in future to have our own alumni global village. In this global village, where we will have our own standard guest house, say 50 room and suite, where we will have our own event center, where we will have our own mini medical center, where we will have our own gym center, where we have our own bar, where we have our own green area, where we have kind of fruit in that area. So these are things that we have in mind, that in the next 20 years, 30 years, we'll be on our own. But we need to come together to be able to set this thing up. And you know what? You cannot prepare for your future in future. You can prepare for your future now. So that's why I come to you to come and tell you, so that let's work together. What I cannot do unanimously, we can do it together. So when we work together, we'll be able to achieve this. Okay. As per where this will be situated, the executive will be working on where it will be situated, and we're thinking, or we're looking for where will be, centralized area where people from Abuja, or Ogun, or Osun will be able to be meeting. It's not something that will be at no, it will be a center where you can just tell your driver to drive you to, and you will enjoy yourself. So it will be situated at the center. We're looking at center area, and our executive will be on ground to work on getting this center for us. And we're planning, for now, we're looking on for 1 acre to start with. With 1 acre, we should be able to have our own standard guest house, to have our own event center, and all the things that I've mentioned earlier on 1 acre of land. We're looking at, 1 acre is 6 plots. So we're looking forward to get 1 acre for now. As per getting fund to get this, the first step that we're planning to do as an executive is, one, to register this association, which we are on it now. By January, February, we should get the result on the registration. And after the registration, the next step is to open an account in the name of association. After the registration of the association, the next thing is we will be having monthly due. Now get me right, and please listen attentively on this monthly due. We will have two types of monthly due. One will be like, let's say we start with 1,000. Well, 1,000. For those that will be saying, they don't have money, they don't have work to do, they don't have this and that, we start with 1,000. Why some we start with 5,000? Those people starting with 5,000 are those that we want to key into this vision that we're talking about. Those that are starting with 1,000, their 1,000 at the end of the year will be 12,000. say we have 100 people, that's 1.2 million. So with that, we can attend to some people that have eventuality, maybe the death of the loved ones, or they want to do marriage, they want to do, so we'll be able to attend to our immediate need on that 1.2. But those that want to key into that 5,000 per month, that will be 60,000 in a year. So from that 60,000, 10,000 will be deducted aside, will be removed aside, and that 10,000 will be meeting short-term vision and the medium-term vision. But the remaining 50,000 will be for the long-term vision. We call it what's it called? Monthly due and investment. So that your 50,000 that was set as, I mean, that will be set aside. Let's say we have 100 people on grant. We're almost 100 now. If you have 100 people on grant, at the end of the year, we have 5 million on grant on that, from that 50,000 from individual. So with 50 and with 5 million, we can get at least suitable land in a good area to start with. So the 1,000, I mean the 10,000 that we set aside will be for immediate, that's a short term and a medium term vision. So with that 50,000, if that 50,000 will get you one share of investment, some of our people have been talking that, okay, even after the end of the year, they can get like a 4 5 shares. So your share will determine what you'll be getting in future. I think I'll get there. So if you pay 5,000 every month, at the end of the year, it will be 60,000. 60,000, 10,000 will be set aside for to meet the short and the medium term, but the 50,000 will be for long term, and we call that one investment. So your 50,000 had gotten you one share from that investment. So at the end of it all, when we have our own guest center, I mean guest house set up, when we have our own event center and some other thing, the money that will be generating from it, after they have removed the cost of running the business, then the remaining profit, let's say at the end of the year we got 50 million profit, they remove 20 million as the cost of running it, the remaining 30 million will be shared according to the shares that you have. Now let me say you have, like, maybe we have 30 million as profit, and the shares that we have altogether is 500,000, I mean 500 share. So from you divide 30 million with that 500 shares that we have, and probably you have 60,000 for one share. So you that have one share, you get 60,000. You that have 10 shares, you get 600,000 on that day that we want to share this thing. So we'll be sharing it. At the end of the year, you may decide that, okay, my money 5,000 in a year will give me one share. You can decide to get 4 5 shares in that investment. Now, that's your shares. You can decide to sell it. Member of association can buy it. Even the association itself can buy it. You can transfer it to your children. Now, if we start this year 2025 with 5,000 and the share is 50,000, the next year may be 50,000, but the year after may not be 50,000. The next, I mean, the 2 3 years after may be 100,000 per share. So you that have 50,000, your share to this year is 50,000. In the next 2 3 years, your shares would have gotten to like 100,000, 200,000, as the case may be. So what you are having for 50,000 today, you can sell it in the next 2 years, 3 years for 200,000. And if you retain your shares, all the profit that we're getting from profit of those things that we put in place, we'll be sharing it every year. This will generate work for you or for your children or for your relative. They'll be working in, at least we have hotel manager and some other thing like that, guest house manager and some other people that will be working in that. And if you as a member want to lodge in that guest house, you pay, they will decide anyway, but you pay maybe 50% or 20% of the amount, while external body, the people from outside, will pay full amount. So from this, we'll be able to be generating money for ourselves. Not this alone. Imagine in the next when you'll be 70 years, 80 years, you might be the oldest person in your street. And by this, you'll be talking, they may not comprehend again because they are not at your level. But if you come to this our global village, you will at least meet some of your friends, some of your alumni mates that you guys put together. Your language, you understand. So when you meet there, there's no how you will spend 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks there that you not meet some of your people that will come around. You guys will talk together, you share experience together. When you are alone with your spouse, you can come with your spouse, you can come alone. You have a guest house that you can that you can sleep in. You have people that will be attending to you, and you have standard medical doctor that will be working with your doctor at home to be able to attend to you very well. I am telling you, you're going to enjoy this if you can work with us. What is expected of you? I want to charge you all from January Let's try to work. I know the country may be hard, but it may be hard for others. It will not be hard for you. So let's come together. Let's work together. From January now, we start contributing. If you have opened a bank account, we'll send it to all of you, and you get it through your welfare coordinator. Or, anyhow, you get it. You get it, and when you get this, you be able to be contributing into it. And one of our short-term vision, I mean medium-term vision. Sorry, one of our medium-term vision is to have our own website. From this website, you'll be able to have your own interface. You will see what you have been contributing. You see how much you have contributed so far. You see the number of shares that you have. So I should not forget again to tell you that from I mean one of our medium term vision is the money that you are contributing. Say you contribute January, February, March, April, you would have gotten some substantial amount on grant. This money will not be kept in bank alone. We're thinking of forming our own cooperative. So you as a member, you as an active member, you'll be able to access loan, but you have like two, three people from the active member that will stand for you. Non-interest loan, of course. You get the loan, do whatever you want to do. Those of you that 200,000, 300,000 can do something for from the money on grant, we can give it to you, non-interest. And at the end of the year, that want to go and buy the land, we get the loan, we get the money back. We'll give you like a 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, as the case may be, as it will be decided by the schools to get the, I mean, to return the loan. When you refund the loan, then we do whatever we want to do with it. So first year, by the grace of God, at the end of 2025, we would have gotten 5 million in our account, and we look for a suitable area where we have 1 acre of land to start with. If we still have excess money, we can have shops around that place. We can have car wash around that place. We can give it to mechanic workshop so that they'll be using it and be generating income for us to fence it land and to do some other thing on that land. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Once again, my name is Olukunle Mentor, the president of Alumni, Osun State Polytechnic, Iree, Business Administration 2004.